Oi, mate, what are your pronouns? I'll tell you mine. I don't have no pronouns. But I want I wanted to share something I found interesting. I speak a language. Only about 4 million people, I think, or maybe more or less. I don't know. Speak. The native call it Tongmonja. Is known as Dinka to anybody else that doesn't speak it. In that language, Dinka, my mother tongue, it derives from the Sudanese in South Sudan. They speak Dinka. So I am South Sudanese, both my parents. Anyways, we don't have pronouns, bro. We don't have in our language in Dinka. We don't have she or he. So everybody is they, them. But that's by default. Do you understand? So if I gotta refer to a girl, I gotta clarify that it's a girl that I'm speaking about. If I'm speaking about a guy directly, I have to clarify that I'm speaking about a guy by making it obvious. But nowadays, the pronouns, I think they're sort of used as a power play. Let me see if I can get this guy to bend to my will and play along with whatever I say that he calls me. In my native language, is more so, there's no point, bro, of calling you she or they or zer. This is all bullshit. It's a waste of time. And so my ancestors, being chill as they were, just occasionally raiding each other's villages and stealing children and cows, or wrestling and drinking milk and raising kettles. We didn't have rooms, bro, to create language in order to make ourselves feel special. That's what it is. So our language does not have pronouns. Not because someone was in their feelings, but because we just sort of, the language was created to be effective in communicating with the person in the shortest words possible. So next time somebody asks you to try to do something with the pronouns, I want you to understand there are languages where those pronouns don't even exist. And what you're doing is, with the English language, by adding more pronouns and more gender, so you're bored, bro. You got nothing to do, so you just create things to make yourself feel special. At the end of the day, that's what it is. But in most languages, people don't give a fuck about this stuff, bro. But if you live in the first world, and when you have everything you can reasonably ask for, you ask, is that all? And when you realize that that's all, you can't accept it. So you got to create something to make yourself feel super. You got to create an identity. I am he, she, they, them. I am this. I am a furry. I am that. I have mental illnesses. And then everything that you create in your own identity is because you're bored, bro. You have everything you can reasonably ask for, so you want more to feel alive. Basically, like an addict. So if I say, let's say I say, what's your name? I say, Ye Chonga. Or if I'm asking somebody else, I'll say, Nyani Ye Chonga. Ye Nyani Ngakene. Ye Dung Ngakene, ye winning Ngakene. All I'm saying, like, it just sounds like rah 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 to you. But all I'm saying is, I'm not even saying what is your. I said, what is your name, right? And I don't say, oh, ooh. And say, like, let's say I say, what's your name? What's her name? I can't say, what's her name? It's like direct, what's your name? And if somebody asks me, who are you talking about? I can't. There's no word for her. I have to say the girl. or the boy. There is no her, them, they, she. But whenever I'm addressing somebody, I can just call them they. And whenever I'm addressing a girl or guy, you just automatically, by default, I have to say they. So we're not saying they to make them feel special. We're saying they as in it's just for simplicity's sake. And then when you got to clarify who you are talking about, you would say the girl or that boy. It's that simple. And so whenever someone, what are your pronouns? Stay away from that person, bro. Next minute they'll force you to be saying some weird pronouns. Next minute, bro, and to make this clear to all my Gen Z people people cannot have opinions because you're just caught up in being offended. I do not care about the left or right. I don't even care about politics. And bro, I don't vote. I don't care about Palestine or Israel. I don't care if you want to be called they, them. I'm just sharing that there's another world, right, that you don't live in where people aren't concerned about pronouns, but they're concerned whether we are communicating effectively. And my native language of Tongmonjang or Dinka allows two people to communicate effectively without inserting some sort of feeling into it. Introducing, oh, this is what you should call me because it will make me feel better. Well, I would say that there is, you do, once you become of age, have to kill a cow and get a very special name. So I guess that special name gets you the respect. And I guess that way they feel special with their unique name. Mine is a good Matir or a good Malith. I just go by Petey. That name made me feel special, bro, because I had to kill a cow, dance around it, and then boom, I'm one with the elders. I can just chill with the big people. I think we are lost in the West and we don't want to admit it. We're not lost because things are wrong. We're lost because everything is right. We're lost simply because we have everything we can reasonably ask for. And to us, it's not enough. It's never enough. We're always chasing what will make us unique to the other person. So, next time somebody asks you, what are your pronouns? Let them know there are actual languages where people are not tripping about pronouns. They don't even have them. They don't have she, he, they. They just call everybody they, them. I'm pretty sure there's some Native American Indian tribe or somewhere in Amazon that is similarly like this, or somewhere in Africa there are tribes which are similar to what I'm telling you. That are like us. I'm pretty sure the Nilotic language is probably the same. It's the same in cadence, but it's not the same in meanings. We can easily learn because we sort of have the same sort of sounding words on the alphabet. Anyway, bro, we'll just leave it here. I don't care about pronouns. There are 4 million Sudanese Dinkan or Jing people. Jing just means the Sudanese. I would be considered Jing. Then there's other tribes. There's like 64 of these other tribes. We're the biggest one. And so if you ever find one of your Sudanese friends and he's Jing, ask him if we have pronouns. Because you kids are just bored, bro. You want to demonize everybody. Motherfuckers wake up and be fucking angry at just damn near any damn thing. Bro, I'm the type of nigga, if you told me something terrible happened in the world, I'll say, oh, that's terrible. Or I wouldn't even say anything at all, care, and then go back to doing whatever makes me happy, bro. Move on with my day as if it didn't happen. And you look at myself and say, this guy's crazy. You are doing the same thing. So why do you want to use me as some sort of nigga to be angry at? Don't be angry at. You have everything you can reasonably ask for, and you're bored, and you wanna build character, a new personality, an identity. Identity defend on fear. Your identity is fear. I'll make an episode about that next time. Make it a bit more clear what I mean. But if you see anybody in identity politics, I want you to understand, you are looking at a pussy in human form. A coward cares more about his identity than anything. Goodbye, cattle heads.